Patriots. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah. Everybody wants to sweat.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Go look at Smith's team, kid.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
49ers.
Hey, 4 down. I got you, 88. I got you. 59.
Nah, he got 49ers.
Back to throw, Watson. He's going to air one out. He's got it complete.
That'd be a team.
It'll go as an impressive.
If that boy don't win, boy. Same way you doing 2K, nigga. Wait. No, Query. Look at the nigga receiver core. Nigga. Will Lamar throw it to it, nigga?
All right, let's go.
This is yeah. That's another failed me.
All right, this rushing 3 player.
Yeah, that
every
loss
down, man. My man gonna get tired.
Now he got 2 99s on the opposite side of the field.
Why? What we do with that?
That is it.
31-yard gain.
I gotta ask questions so I understand. That's how you build a strategy. See, that didn't go for Hail Mary. You rushing 3 people all the time. Oh.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. Call that a very strong gain of 24. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
No.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A couple of nice carries back to back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting the tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On 2nd and goal. Watson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I might get a new one too, though.
Here we go. 180.
I hope he makes it.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 27, Goff. Throw right side, taken in by Pettis. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Goff. He's going to air one out. And
you dropped it.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and back on their heels.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
I've seen guys
speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football.
They're
able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
He ain't got no ability.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
16 yards, a first down.
That's good for our Patriots. First down.
First and 10
at the 28-yard line.
Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn you up.
Penny, the first down carry. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now Rashad Penny.
Oh, you talking about Ioannidis? Shit, I don't know.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out. A shotgun snap for Watson. Dancing to his left. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. The things got a little dicey there as soon as he exited the pocket out to the left.
And he ends up throwing it for no yardage gained. I don't know about you, but my high school coach, John Ford, if he saw a ball in the air and you got no yards out of it, he would have had a stroke, okay? Because his opinion, that ball shouldn't be in the air unless something good was going to happen. Tuck it away, try and pick up something, or just slide and get down.
Nothing good happened there, that's for sure. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Watch the whip.
Out of the gun, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Caught left side by Funchess. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the defense.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Following the fumble recovery, Watson. Got his man, that's Harry. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Uchenna Nwosu make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Watson now to throw. Buying time to his left. And his throw here is incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, but now it'll be third down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. They started on the ground with Eckler, and he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down. On 2nd and 7, Goff under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. 3rd and long, it's Goff. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
This is Penny. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Desmond King making the tackle.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
New England on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Watson. Over the middle, that's caught by Harry. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. Now a first down throw, Watson.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And that takes us from second to third down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two. Shy of the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Again, it's Watson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. To the air yet again. Watson steps away to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Deshaun Watson, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the...
Early you put the cell foot. Early. 9-0. I went to practice. My plays was invisible, so I left the lead, and I can't throw them back. I keep getting the air message.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, Probably not very deep into their script. I think they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Badgley able to knock this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make...
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, 76! 76! 76!
From the gun, here's Goff.
He's
incomplete.
God,
coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
You on this shit?
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. That's caught by Penny. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Off of play action, it's Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down. Now, I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there.
Shaking off linebackers.
He went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Commentator counts you out quick. Damn. Say, nigga, you lost. Quit.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking for it now.
How the fuck, man? That nigga got... I don't understand.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will take this all the way down.
That nigga was burnt and all of a sudden caught up with it.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Already tired and everything. Pop one ass
did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe.
There you go. Y'all better get him.
And I think the ball's out. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze
that running back need to go.
You got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Second and 5 now. Goff.
These niggas can't catch. They just fast.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. To throw is gone. He's going to float this one deep right.
See, I don't understand. I can't.
He's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Cortland Sutton, 36 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And they open the lead up now to 25. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This fielded at the 2. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now it's gone.
God damn, he's sorry.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. From the gun on third down, gone.
This nigga.
Fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And some room to maneuver.
I hope he hurt.
Score! Touchdown, Patriots. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup,
man, you got this game on all pro or some shit.
Play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
What the hell?
Gostkowski with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more.
Yo. Man, I'm going to trade this whole goddamn team in a minute. Them niggas just fast, dog. You don't want these niggas, man. Them super ass niggas.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I'm getting my ass whooped right now.
The offense back out.
I can't do nothing but hurt players now. I ain't even trying to win no more. Hurt everybody.
And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, a little more cautious this go around.
Man,
you should be, just because
I couldn't even practice with him.
But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough.
This nigga had every.
My goodness, another interception.
I'm sorry, dog.
Kicked off at the 28.
Never in my life.
Score, touchdown, Patriots.
Hey, where the concede button at?
Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
I'm trying to hurt these niggas players, but these men, sorry. They can't complete no pass. That's about all you can do.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be
run the ball one time,
defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that.
Hang on, man. Let me see what the hell I got over here, man. They ain't gave me this woo flam ass team. Who the stars on this bit? Nobody. It's bad if you don't know who the fuck on your team. I'm not doing nothing, Clay. I ain't no Ricky at this shit.
Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB,
right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Yeah.
If they ask for them, that mean they want them. So they'll pay for it.
Ric Flair.
They do.
From the 35 on second down. Goff And this will be
These
incomplete.
niggas can't catch. They can't goddamn fight for the ball.
Second down.
Running back runs through the hole like he's shopping at a grocery store.
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. you're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
They need to catch, man.
But correct.
I'm throwing little ass toss plays and shit.
That time.
That's the first catch of the game.
Fullback. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position.
That's it.
To actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back.
Why can't you run on new trip? 96.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Space to maneuver at the 40.
Good move.
He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 23 yards to pick up there.
Listen, I forgot what the trade was.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Which one?
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, they tripped me.
Deep for Sutton. And all the way in. Touchdown. No good. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ballgame as his guys continue to pour it on. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well. Go to something else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now Goff on first down. And an alley to run. He's got a first down and then some at midfield.
How the fuck? See, goddamn!
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now a toss play to Eckler.
That nigga blocked nobody.
Lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, kill. Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, exit. We go Mike 40. We want this. Wide. Get wide. Check 9. 14. 14. No.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. And this is
These
going to
niggas
wind
a
up
boo-boo.
incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Mike 40. Hey, come on.
Gone. And he comes back with one complete. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it?
I'm going to have a cut list next game.
An old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
On the return is Pettis. A great return there of 22 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to something, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, let's go. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Once more, here's Eckler.
Oh, he got an injury.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Let's get Cooper.
Goff on 3rd down.
He double teamed. This nigga had, God damn!
Of what has been a one-sided affair. And he can't.
Your mama's a whore, bitch!
He dropped it on the crossing route. 4th down now.
He cannot kick.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 4th down, Goff. This is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. Faking the give. Now Watson.
I don't know what the fuck on my team.
Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Watson off play action. Out to his left. And that's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
2nd down, a little more productive than 1st. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. Now it's Watson. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he finds Penny.
Somebody got to get hurt, goddammit.
Yards, and now it's 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. He's got daylight. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10. And he will
keep running out the gym, bitch. You sorry as hell. Get that out the stadium.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Third and long. It's Watson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll run for it with Penny. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
Motherfucker.
It with them.
The win gets them back over